We're gonna film this pretty quick because I'm on my lunch break. I usually film on the weekends, but I was hungover and I really didn't want to deal with it. Past me is a dick. What's up everyone, my name is Kelsey. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a TBR for Space Opera September. If you're not familiar, Space Opera September is hosted by Thomas at SFF 180. His channel is amazing for science fiction and fantasy readers, especially like high fantasy, deep science fiction. So definitely check that out. I'll leave a link down below along with his announcement video for this readathon. It's pretty complicated, so if you need an explanation, definitely check out his video. There's no way I'm going to be able to explain it all in this one. My goal is to read 4 books for this readathon, which would make me a space pirate on the Rebel track, so I'm looking forward to that. Obviously, all of these books have to be space operas, which is like the vague definition is a book with a primary aspect of the plot being space travel, spaceships, etc. So, into the challenges. Challenge 1 is read a space opera novella, and every challenge that you do gets you like a new way to travel. So this challenge gets you a shuttlecraft. For this challenge I plan to read Artificial Condition by Martha Wells, and this is book 2 in the Murderbot Diaries series, which is a series of novellas. First one is All Systems Red. It was great, I loved it, and I purchased like the ebook pack on my Kindle, so I already have the second book. Challenge 2 has 2 parts. So challenge 2A gets you a fighter, is to read 2 space operas by women. So one of these is going to be my novella, which is Martha Wells, and challenge 2B is to read a space opera with a diverse author or a diverse protagonist, and diverse is just being used as an umbrella term for people of color, disabled people, queer people, women in general. And this challenge gets you a blockade runner. So for this one, I am reading The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers, and this has gotten a lot of hype even from not science fiction channels, so I have high hopes. And everyone in this crew of people is, I'm pretty sure no one is white or straight, and there are aliens. So I know nothing about the plot. I know it's very character driven, so maybe there isn't really much to know about the plot. Alright, next is challenge 3. Read a space opera published before you were born. And this was a struggle. I was born in 1990, and I just don't know much about science fiction before then. This challenge gets you an explorer, so for this one, hopefully it counts. I'm not really clear on how much space travel takes place, but I'm going to get Dawn by Octavia Butler from my library. And from what I gathered about the plot, it takes place in the future, and a group of aliens with some humans are traveling back to Earth, I think. I'm going to link the Goodreads down below so you can get more information if you're interested in that. But, I mean, it's Octavia Butler and everyone knows who that is. So, challenge 4, read a space opera 500 pages or longer, which gets you a dreadnought. And for this challenge, I'm going to be reading Gemina by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. I read Illuminae last year. I listened to the audiobook and honestly didn't love it, but I already have the second book, so I might as well read it. I've heard it follows new characters anyways, so I wasn't super attached to those characters. Maybe these ones will be better. It's fucking huge. Let's see how many pages this is. 659, and it's told in like instant messages, emails, port entries, narratives of security footage, stuff like that. So hopefully I can read it fast. More than 500 pages is a lot. Okay, that's it for the Space Opera September part of the TBR. But in addition, I'm also reading The Lady from the Black Lagoon for the Ghoulish Gals Society book club. I'll leave that link down below too. Basically, it's a brand new book club where every month they choose a book by or about a woman in horror. I already have this book on my shelf, so that worked out perfectly. And then I'm also reading Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. This is for a local book club put on by my library. The synopsis doesn't really appeal to me that much, but I won this book at the last book club I went to, so I figured I would give it a shot and try to go to the book club. And even if I hate it, that's the great thing about book clubs, is when you hate a book, you can go and discuss with everyone else why you hated it. Okay, I'm sure those won't be all the books I read in September, but I'm not that big on TBRs, so the other ones are just going to be mood picks. Alright, I post book-related videos every single Wednesday, so if you want to see more, subscribe. If you like this video, hit like. If you want to keep talking, you can find me on Twitter at Kelsey Reads, Goodreads at Kelsey Lynn Reads, or Instagram at Kelsey Reads. Otherwise, I'll see you next week.